Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run.
On first down, Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team...
This is caught at the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Hey, watch the slant.
Throwing on second and long. Rodgers, flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyrell Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Go, 52.
On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 40-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You can't block me. You can talk football. Check.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Let's go right here now. Check. Crunch. 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 Go, go. Put it to check. Cover. Put it to check. Cover. Go. Motion. Bumps out the helmet.
Snap comes to Murray at 1. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
3 down. You go tight. You got tight. Hot seven. 52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. 3 buzz. Check 26. He's checking. Crash.
They do go for it. It's Murray. And this is caught. Demaryius Thomas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Tight dog. Whip.
They'll run with Lynch. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, Lynch. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Watch the pass. Check.
They'll run for it with Lynch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Marshawn Lynch with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Strong left. Strong left. Hey, Haywood. Check. Back north. 31. Check 31.
Here's Rodgers. He's airing it out for Williams. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is Lynch. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Easy work. It's easy work.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch twitch.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. This is Pittsburgh. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
First down, the run with Lynch. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
You got it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
3 buds, 3 buds.
Throwing now is Murray. Buying time to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Anthony Walker able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
Third down. 3rd and long.
55. Mike 55. Right side. Come on. Jim. Go. Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Throwing is Murray on third down. Flushed out right. The open man is Smith. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Set, ready. Time to end it. Not today, you are. Not today. Shoot. Back. Watch twist.
They'll run with Lynch. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
That's what I'm talking about.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
SOS.
They try again with Lynch. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2, now 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
From back at the 3 now, this is 3rd and goal.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Turn on. Rush in. Truck. Check 37.
Here is Lynch on 3rd and goal. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Seibert's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
It just doesn't sound right, does it? If you get all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision, let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
26. Right. Over open again.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Rodgers. That ball complete to Isabella. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's fourth down. KC last year on fourth down, 12 of 15, third best in the league, and they're going again.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. He's picked off at his own 47. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Tackles. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. 56. Pull it. Half. No. Check that. We want Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. I don't think you got it, son. Check. Hey, check safety.
The carry now for Lynch. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He'll hit Jackson complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Let's go!
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Seibert able to knock this one through. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. This will be fielded at the 6. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Got it. 52, Mike 52. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the block, motion, block. Watch the safety creep. Okay. Check out route. Oh.
They run again on first down, Lynch. And they go backwards here. One on first down.
Okay, ready. Check 55, Mike. It's our time. It's our time. It's free. It's free. Plus, boys. Yeah. Check.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. He finds Lynch. It's complete. Give him 6 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Slam, slam. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Running for it. Here's Lynch. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Check, check.
On the carry, it's Lynch. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Cut, cut, cut. Switch, switch. He's crossing. He's checking crack.
A give to Lynch from the shotgun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, get in the weight room.
They'll run it now. This is Charkandrick West. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. He'll run it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Check, Mike 45. Check, check, check. Easy.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Mike's 4-2.
Hey, Delta. We all.
Box it.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers, he's airing it out for Williams. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyrell Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
At the 39-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We got to get the ball. Do you get the ball right here? Let's go.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Murray on the sneak. And he will push forward and pick up the first down. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
There may be a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Set, ready. 70 ending.
Okay, double.
80 weapon.
Check 50. Check 50.
Orbit. Mike 55. Mike 55. Zipped it. Defense, let's go.
Now this time, Murray to throw it. Being chased out left. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Game situation. Let's go. Quick dash. Quick dash. Come.
Hey, 88.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 12 on the year. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Now Prater to add the PAT. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Just don't want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Brings up second and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Bang, 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 bang. 49, check the 6, bullet, ha.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Coming to you. Sponge. No.
Check the backer. Watch out.
On second and 9, Murray steps away to his left. And his throw is incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's third down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Right there in the middle, 55. Watch QB draw.
Back to throw, Murray. But he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Murray to throw. He'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So after the run by Lynch, here's another first and 10.
6 guys, check 6 guys.
Now Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
We want it. Come on.
Shit. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Check 4. Check 52.
On second down, it's Lynch. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but It's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. Crouch. Watch that.
To throw is Murray. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's second down.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
Watch 55.
Check. That's it. Check.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Squeeze. Check curls. Check.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Lynch. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now here's a timeout as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. So everything rests now on the right foot of Austin Seibert. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So everything rests now on the right foot of Austin Seibert. He's made 2, he's missed 1. This time for the win. Time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe.